Well, it's 1995, and once again we herald the arrival of that world-famous event, the Great Dorset Steam Fair. This year we celebrate the 27th anniversary of the show that just goes on getting bigger and better. Those of you who recall the early days of Starpain and the mud are really in for a treat this year. A long, hot summer has provided us with a very dry but somewhat dusty event. Preparations begin many weeks before the show date, and during the preceding week we see the arrival of the varied exhibits. Let's watch the unloading of this Evelyn and Porter engine. This is turned up to parade, believe it or not, with the steamrollers. You might think this rather strange, but enthusiasts will note the flange on the smoke box that identifies this old engine as a convertible. She was built in 1905, named Pride of the Forest, and once worked on an estate in Sussex. It was used for haulage and driving a saw bench, and also road rolling. How's that for versatility? Well, this time we are looking at a genuine steamroller, and quite a rare one, because this belongs to Fords of Cheddar, and they are actually a contractor, and there aren't many old steamrollers actually owned by contractors now. Now, coming off this low-loader trailer is an old portable, rather dilapidated looking piece of machinery, but nevertheless, you bet your life that in a few years' time that's going to be in an immaculate state of restoration up here at the Great Dorset. And this year a lot of attention has been paid to the portable engines and the heavy haulage by the commercial section. That'll be there to fill old lorry drivers with nostalgia and admiration. Yeah, looking over the site now, it looks pretty bare, but within a couple of days that's going to be the biggest concentration of buildings in Dorset, and the biggest concentration of people too, we hope. Event. And here they come now. Up the front there, the Fowler crane. And look at that dust flying. You can hardly see the old Sherman tank there. The Sherman tank, of course, was a big 38-ton tank built by the Americans in their thousands during the war, and supplied to our forces as well. That's Len Crane's engine on the front. Of course, Len's one of the old favourites of the show here. He always takes part in the heavy haulage. And that's followed up with another Fowler crane engine, but of course without its jib this year. That's a Norman box engine, Marston haulage. Up on the top of the field there, you can see the fire engine on standby. We had great help from the voluntary fire lads. They're firemen who got their own fire engines, enthusiasts who come along just to portray their engine at the show.
I see we've got the lads with the load of stone there, I hope.
The foundations of the famous Harry Lee's steam yachts. This fairground ride has spent most of its working life travelling the length and breadth of England. Putting it together is a bit like making a huge jigsaw, but these men know where each piece goes. This is the Fowler Showman's engine, Renown, one of the few Showman's engines that left the Fowler Works painted blue. Today, Renown is going to assist to build the steam yachts. Under the canvas is the portable engine that works this ride. It's a skillful job getting it in position. Apart from hauling fairground rides on the road, some Showman's engines were fitted with a special crane to help build the rides when they arrived at the showground. Up with the sides. In the old days, when a fairground ride stopped making money, the showman would simply burn them at the last fair of the season. So really, we're quite lucky that so many survived. Now the steam yachts are built, let's have a look at a few of these rides and engines working. One of the most spectacular sights in Great Britain is the Great Dorset Saturday Night Fair. Each year, it is the highlight of the show. Most of the steam engines make their way to the fairground and park opposite the line of Showman's engines. There is a great atmosphere. Showman's engines with humming dynamos power the old-time rides that were commonplace in Grandad's era. The mechanical organs play their tunes as people ride around on carousels. Everybody is here to experience the magical sight, which people have reported hearing as far as Bournemouth, some 20 miles away.